Okay, so the next I'm going to talk about cloud deployment types, private, public, hybrid. In the private cloud, where the customer wants to create the private cloud within their infrastructure or at any third-party data center. In this, at the private cloud, they're solely responsible for managing and controlling the hardwares, upgrading the patches, upgrading the OS, also responsible for decommissioning the end of life or end of support devices from the infrastructure. It's completely managed by the customer only. The other type of cloud is public. As I discussed in the previous sections, the public cloud is most commonly used where the customer is actually availing taking the services from the cloud service provider as per the requirement. So in the public cloud, all the infrastructure, whether it is a hardware, applications, operating systems, licenses, all these components managed and controlled by cloud service provider, and the customers is only availing the services based on the requirement. So it's completely isolated from the customer's needs. Customer is only worried about what application and what hardware is required to run the applications and what kind of services being offered by the cloud services provider to the customer. In the public cloud, it's basically, it goes like a pay as you go. So if you're availing the services and as per your subscription and as per your usage, you're only paying for the services you're being taken from this cloud service provider. In the hybrid cloud is mostly where the customer wants to keep some critical database or data inside the premises, and some portion of the resources in the cloud infrastructure. So in the hybrid cloud, normally they create virtual private connections between on-premises or the cloud infrastructure, and or some sort of secure communication between these two data centers to have communication between the servers. The hybrid cloud most commonly where the customer wants to go with the compliance and wanted to keep some critical information of their customers inside the premises, or some other factors with respect to the customer's needs. So the most commonly used is a public cloud where the customer is only availing the services and all the infrastructure is managed by the cloud service provider.